But that's not all.
Alright, dogs. I hope you're ready for Final Fantasy XIV. I certainly am. Let's do it. Hold on, it seems to have auto-locked me out.
I buff it happens to only a select few players marry actually.
I see. Well, if that's the case, it's not to me. Doesn't happen to me. Woof, 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 woof. Are you all excited? It's the first day we're going to be playing FF14 Dawn Trail. I am very, very excited. I even got out some ice cream. Dogs, 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 dogs. I didn't forget my password, but I did forget to download the new update. But it is almost finished now. All right. It is updating now. Echoes of Vanadio. It's almost done. And we're ready to go. We're ready to rumble. Here we go. We should watch the trailer again. How about it? Let's do it.
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Let's go.
Come now, there's no cause for panic. This one might make for a worthy opponent.
Estinian would love Monster Hunter Wilds.
have a moment to speak further.
Wide banquet. Hope you enjoy, mate. Thank you, K-Dog.
Orianja.
Oh. Taco. I always feel like eating a taco when I see him taking a bite. Eva, could you remind me to send a message to the people who raided during this stream? Limit break freeze a residential area. That is true. Ba, 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 da, 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 da.
Look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
Next great adventure.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage.
Last, we have come to the land you call the New World. My home. Put out.
Woof. Let's go! Da, 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 da. That scene always reminds me how you screamed, "Ah, Nick." Yes. By the way, new thing, Dog Army, we're gonna try something new. Whenever I start streaming now, from now on, I'm not gonna tweet it. Not for now. I might change that in the future. I'd like to focus on building up the socials. So, be advised that there's not going to be any going live tweets for a while. However, the server, the Discord server, should automatically say, doesn't it automatically ping everyone when I go live? I think it does. Let's go. It does, yeah. And I think it's because it's kind of bad for the algorithm if I post links. I want to keep it special when I post a link. Oh, let's go! Look at all the dogs! Look at the dog! Oh, you slightly miscalculated where I would be standing. Here we go. Oh. Oh.
It looks so beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, for TTS this time, I'm going to be making a change. I'm sick and tired of the godforsaken Danish voice. So I'm going to be changing it out to a more fitting voice for our Final Fantasy XIV adventure. That's right, everyone. I have found an AI voice of Alphino. No, I haven't. I haven't, and I wouldn't. That would be bad. That would be, that wouldn't be great. Hold on. Wait, what? Okay. Let's see. I would never do that to a voice actor. I would never do that. Okay, hold on. Let me pick.
A gentle rain fell on the city, refreshing the streets
A
and
gentle
parks.
rain fell on the city, refreshing the streets and
A
parks.
gentle rain fell on the city, refreshing the streets and parks.
Oh, that's American. I want Australian.
A gentle rain fell on the city, refreshing the streets and parks.
A gentle rain fell on the
Okay, I want Hudson. There we go. Excellent. Okay, new TTS voice. Test it out. Give it a test.
Impreg.
Shut the fuck up, Chocolate. Don't test it like that. Don't do that. Alright. Let's see. Where are we going? Where are we going?
YLLLLLLLLLL.
Careful. Careful now, Bernie. I might slip and remove TTS forever.
Hello Mary, how is your litter of 8 doing?
I don't have a litter of 8. That's fake information. That is false. That is slander.
Good boy on the bottom right.
Thank you. See, finally, someone who knows how to make a nice and decent TTS message.
Woof 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 woof
Woof, 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 woof. A new world to explore. Are you all ready?
Bye bye Mary, I'm gonna be an online therapist.
Ah, you're gonna be an online therapist? Okay, have fun. Femboys for life, thank you for the 6 months. Half dog birthday. Happy birth. And that's all you get until it's been a year. Thank you so much for the 6 months as a member of the Dog Army. Thank you, Femboys for life. Thank you. Okay, hold on. My bloody carpet. There we go. I'm sitting comfortably. And let us begin the adventure. This is the first quest on our Dawn Trail journey. Are you excited? Are you ready, Dog Army? Let's get some hype in chat. Let me hear it. Let me hear how you excited you are. Let me hear it. Go crazy. Go stupid. Go crazy. Go stupid. Yeah, dogs. Yeah, yeah. Go, Dog Army, go. Go, Dog Army, go. Go, Dog Army, go. Go, Dog Army, go. Go, go, Dog Army, go. Go. All right.
I'm excited.
That's good. Welcome back, Lucius. I've just had word from Arenville. No, not like that, JJ. That's not how. Look at what everyone else is doing. You're not doing the same thing. You're trying to stand out from the group. Welcome back, Lucius. I've just had word from Arenville. It seems he's managed to secure passage to Tural about a guild ship. It's okay, JJ. Why don't you wait in the main hall while I go and inform your travel companions? It should only take a moment. Yeah, fuck you, Patsy. You don't get to do that. No spam allowed. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Spam, 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 spam.
Alright, you know what? We are going to... Let me see. Text to speech. Limitation.
I don't like spam.
Nope, me neither. How do I make it so it's only like a certain amount of words? Ah, I know how. Give me a moment. We're gonna fix this up. We are gonna fix it so it's not too disruptive. Here we go. I am going to limit the amount of text. How do I do that? How do I limit the amount of text? It's not letting me. I don't know how to. Whatever.
Pregnant _
Okay,
man.
there we go. There we go. It's gone. It's gone. You couldn't control yourself. It's disabled. Wow, look at the new map. Look at that, dogs. Ojiga gave us the good news. We've made ready to sail at a moment's notice. The only one yet to arrive is Anvil himself. Ah, you're all here. It took some persuasion, but the Cleaners Guild ship has granted us places aboard a vessel bound for Tural. There'll be other passengers, researchers and artisans and the like, so we'll need to share deck space. That's fine, Aaron. I doubt anyone would expect we'd have a ship all to ourselves. They're not casting just yet, so if you have any lingering concerns, now is the time to voice them. I wouldn't call it a concern, but everyone's still clear on what it is we'll be doing in Tural, yes? We've not forgotten. The nation of Truliolal is in the midst of deciding its next ruler. As your chosen allies, we shall assist you during the rite of succession, and support your bid to become Dawn Servant. In addition to that, Alfina and I have another objective. As part of its reconstruction, Garlemald seeks ways to reconcile and re-engage with its neighbors. By visiting Tural, we hope to learn more about how its myriad cultures interact with one another, how they find common ground, develop stronger ties, the sort of insights that might help our friends in Ilsabard. But we'll pursue this goal in our own time. You can be assured that we'll give the contest all due attention. That's all I ask. Otherwise, you're welcome to do as you like. New music! We haven't heard this music before. You wanted to find out about your grandfather, right, Crown? Yes. As far as we could determine from the old missive I found, he had been tasked with investigating the Golden City by your father, the Dawn Servant. Yet oddly enough, we have no record of that investigation in our archives, and nothing to explain the earring which accompanied the letter. Thus, for reasons both official and personal, I should very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm sure there'll be a way to speak with Papa. You can get your answers right from the source. I look forward to meeting him. In any case, you're not the only ones with an interest in the City of Gold. The Golden City is a children's bedtime story. I am part of this expedition only because the Third Promise has commanded that I serve as guide. Still playing the part of the stoic servant, I see. What of you? Don't you dare tell me you've changed your mind. Hoist sail and let the wind take us where we please. Well said, we won't get far wallowing in shadows. Right then. If we all are still committed to the journey, then I say we make ready for departure. Let's go! Da 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 da. Alright. Oh, I do need to put on my backpack. Let's go. Yeah. Eager as they are, The others have already left for the harbor. Good day, sir. Good day, Radiark. How are you doing today? Oh, that's a big ship. Big ship. Big. Very big. Lots of people are going to Tuliolal, huh? I can't wait. One of the places I want to go the most is Solution 9. I want to see what's there. I want to see what the mystery of that place is. Here we go!
Savoring the moment. I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
It's the music.
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
Maybe.
Do not be so quick to relax. Though Tural may seem but a short sail away on a map, the vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels. Even following the safe route plotted by Admiral Gufiswin herself, this will be no pleasure cruise.
We'll be fine.
But my voyage here was uneventful enough. Disappointingly so.
Either way, the two of you have first-hand experience, which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
Aye, it's nothing new to us.
All aboard! We're casting off! It's time. I trust you have everything you need?
Yeah. I've got it all. The clothes on my back, the dogs in my backpack, and not a sword, a paintbrush in this game.
And so does our ship cast off from the docks. We sail west, as Cattenram did some 80 years past, bound for the New World, known to her children as the continent of Tural.
Tural. Here we go. That's dangerous.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me, Woklamat.
Sure. I imagine there'll be a few stops on the way to Tural, or will we go straight to Tural? We'll see. I remember when we went to the east, there was quite some stuff. Okay. The voyage has begun. Wow. Wow is right, Chocolate. The music is so good. It really is. Mary is going for the Dawn Throne. I don't care about Wookla, man. I'm taking that throne for myself. It'll be part of the Dog Kingdom.
Smooth sailing so far?
Aye, so far so good. But this sea, she's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
I'll take my rest while I can then.
Is that Dawn Throne we can get for the Doghouse? Maybe a throne.
An age ago now, and we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Tural was far, but it's another thing to really know.
Very far away.
Speaking of which, some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of succession.
Who's that guy? I like that guy.
Since we still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own.
Sure. That's Finn. Is it?
Did you look out across these same waters, grandfather?
I like that they have Kral more in, a position of importance this expansion. Let's see. No, it was not Finn. It was Von Jontain, which is basically the. It is the Ishgardian version of Finn. Hello. Oh, this will be my first visit to Tural. Von Jontain's the name. I was working at Esteim's Aesthetics in Uldar, you see, but my employment with them came to an end. That's why I visited Charlian in the hopes of starting over. While I was attempting and failing to find a new job, I seized the chance to board this vessel when I overheard room for another passenger had suddenly opened up. I'm told the Dawn Servant welcomes all regardless of origin, and so Tuliolal seemed like the perfect place to begin anew. Oh, hopefully things will be better this time. I like him. I like him. I can feel my edge starting to dull on these long sea voyages. How about some light sparring later? Sure. Tired mercenary.
I've seen you in the ocean before. You great and famous hero. Yeah, I've had enough of playing the simpleton. There was a time when we took great pains to maintain the deception, but with more of you Eosians coming to Tural, it's become impractical.
What the fuck? They just pretended to talk like that? No fucking way. What? They just pretended to talk like weird beastmen? They're fucking clever? Oh my god, that's the funniest way to brush that aside.
Besides, my mercenary days are over. Too many of our warband have fallen, and so we head home to lick our wounds.
What the fuck? That's so fucking crazy. That's a crazy retcon, yeah.
My story. Since you asked, I wanted to retrace the historic journey of the great Ketenram. You know, the first Eorzean to set foot on Tural, almost 80 years ago. The Mamuljar's leaders said to have welcomed Ketenram with open arms and sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token of their friendship. But the real treasure was the crops he brought back. Potatoes, tomatoes, and corn, which spread across Eorzea like wildfire. His grand adventure led to a culinary revolution. The tales say Ketenram returned to Tural several times after that, but his ship vanished during his last recorded voyage, and he was never heard from again. That even a seasoned explorer like him could meet such an end is a testimony to the ocean's peril.
Man, it's so cool being out in the open seas, isn't it, dogs? Isn't it? Whoa. Look at that. Sea as far as the eye can see. Whoa. Great place for screenshots, isn't it? Let's take a screenshot. I want to sit down first. Turn a little bit. Sit. There we go. Very nice. Wow. It's a One Piece reference, yeah. They should let you fall off the boat, but then you have to swim all the way. Oh god. This is so pretty. Okay. Gonna be the kind of pirate. Have you spoken with our shipmates? Tural is still a good distance away, and it might be a pleasant way to pass the time. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Self-assured trader. An adventurer, I presume. A merchant myself, based in Utah. Specialty imports and exports, Eorzean and Turali both. This is your first crossing the salt, as they say. Do remember that the social mores of Eorzea are not necessarily the same as those over yonder. Consider this. It is not uncommon for the various races to be referred to instead by the names of certain clans. For the Mikoto, the Hetsaro, the Frofgar, the Zabral, not because every member of a given clan is of the same race, mind, but because many individuals of said race are associated with that clan. A fair assumption in certain cases, but take care not to give offense. Alfino. I'm told this vessel has been equipped with a barrier generator to protect it from storms. A reassuring thought, though I nevertheless pray there will be no need for it. A Lalafell. Oh. Cleaner. I'd heard Erenville was looking for passage to Leolal, so I managed to squeeze this party aboard one of our chartered vessels. As fortune would have it, we had just scheduled an expedition to Tural. How convenient. Yes, very convenient indeed. Wow. I almost searched for a... No, chocolate. No. I'm sure he'll make it, eventually. Did you want to make a wager? We're taking bets on who will be sat next in the Dawntrail shiny chair. There are 4 claimants in the right of succession. Your young Woklamat being one of them, of course. But from what Mamul Jarblock was telling us, the other 3 old strong contenders, not too many keen to risk that coin on the fat promise. Alright. That was educational. Let's go talk to Kral. Did you learn anything of interest? Oh, I hadn't heard about the clan names. We should have Wuklamat and Ernville teach us the ones we should know. Actually, it's getting a little chilly up here under deck. Let's all gather in the cabin. What? Oh, it's stormy weather. Ah, I love that when it's stormy weather, but then the ship has like lights in it. That's so comfy. I love that. Oh.
We're in for a proper storm, it seems.
Oh dear. Oh dear, 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 dear.
How's your stomach? Any better?
I don't know what you mean. I don't get seasick. I'm just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Erenville, you were born in Tyrol, yes? Do many Vieira live there?
The Chitona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name. As for my mother...
Oh god.
We're in the teeth of a Neuroman's! Reef that sail for the last snaps!
Oh dear.
Only who's on watch! This wind's too strong to take in your sound! I'm pulling off the mast! We need help! Get him below decks first! Quickly! Before he's washed overboard!
Come, we should lend what aid we can.
Okay.
I have not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since. The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy, sending sailors tumbling. The dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea herself.
Scary.
Meanwhile, our champion rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning. What an extraordinary life he must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease. Boklamat, too, threw herself into the rescue efforts, though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress. By the time the unruly seas had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural. In retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
Now, please keep chatting English. I don't speak whatever you're writing in Cyrillic. Hi Mary. Hi Mike. How's it going? All right. Are we there yet?
Morning. Joining us for some fresh air? Seems my belly has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground.
My sandwich is here. Give me a second. All right, I am back. Just gonna put my carpet right, sit down comfy, and now it's time to watch the cutscene. Let's go. We're in Tural.
Can't be much farther now.
Oh, we're not.
Can it?
We're not there yet.
Seabirds. Land must be near. You need only hold out a while longer.
For a dark moment, I thought the ocean might swallow us. Glad to have my pessimism proven wrong.
In other good news, I examined the sailor who took a fall, and he's faring well. I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
Good news indeed. If all's well, then we needn't delay in launching the landing boat. Ships have to lower anchors some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts. Come.
Exciting! Oh, Tural is the birthplace of blue mages. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Thanks for bringing us all this way.
We only did what we were paid to do. Couldn't hardly set you adrift halfway.
Wow.
If anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast of a storm. As a matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest.
Aww.
At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more.
Then I better not let you down.
No.
Easy, stomach. Easy.
We're the last to board. If there's nothing left to say, then let's shove off, shall we?
Tural! Let's go! New place, new place, new continent. Oh.
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
That's a different delivery.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There, look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World. To my home, Tural.
Oh, let's go! Title, title, title! Yeah! Dawn Trail! Ah. Yay. Yarr. Shut the fuck up. Sound alert. Da-da. Oh, nice jazzy melody. This is good. I like it. It's a jazzy version of the title theme. Yeah. Do you remember when the trailer came out, there were people figuring out which fish were visible in it or whatever? Oh man. So pretty. That's the Dawn Throne. Wait a minute, haven't we heard Dawn Throne before? Hi Rikami. How's it going?
I've seen cities with
Guys, do what we practiced. Do the thing.
This is something else.
Do the thing we practiced.
Is that a... No. I've never seen Varnu feathers in that color before.
You'll find much here you never knew existed. There may be a sea route now, but visitors to Tulihyolal are still few and far between. And as we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
Mamulja sellswords mostly. Those willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants to secure employment in Eorzea.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
Rare and currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out, or...?
Forms? Did you forget who you're traveling with?
Oh dear, I think we're gonna have to fill out some forms. Oh, who's that guy?
You are outsiders? Visitors to Tural?
Oh.
We are.
That's immigration, right?
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next dawn servant. We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble. What brings you to Tulihyolal?
Wuklamat told us we could
I can
interfere.
answer that. These fine people are allies in my succession bid.
Oh no. We don't have permission for that at all, do we?
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well.
Oh, okay, then that's good. Phew.
Please, accept our apologies.
Oh, nice animation on him.
No need to bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so diligent in their duties fills me with pride.
Aw.
We'll be continuing our patrol then.
FF14, when did this start? We started at 8 p.m. GST. It sits in the title too.
Well, you really are a figure of authority here.
Are you suggesting I don't look the part? Anyway,
I had my doubts.
first things first.
I actually had my doubts. Story-wise, it would have made sense for people to not take her as seriously as she claimed. Yeah. Hello, Mary. Hello, Junha. Good to see you. Oh, everyone's welcoming me? Man, this place is pretty. And I like that we can see the Aetheryte up there. Wow. Completely new ocean. We're in a new continent, Dogami. Oh, for the first... This might be the first time we're in a new continent. We've been to islands. But I believe it's like... Aldenard and Eorzea are kind of part of the same mega continent, aren't they? This is a totally different place. Arenville. Well, despite the storm's efforts to conjure, here we are. Safe and sound. Hi, Banana Man, Six, Bernie, Chocola, Parsifal, Bunta. Hi. Okay, you have arrived in Tuliolal. You can return to the city at any time by speaking with the sprightly sailor in Scholar's Harbor in Old Charlian. You know what makes me kind of curious? I wonder if anyone's ever done a no Aetheryte run. Because a lot of the time there is a way to get out from a place without an Aetheryte. Like, you can basically go everywhere in the game without Aetheryte. So it would be interesting to see if there's a no Aetheryte run. I think at the very beginning you have to attune to one Aetheryte. There might be moments where the game asks you to attune to an Aetheryte, but you should be able to get anywhere you like. Anyway, don't give me ideas, Mary. I'll do it. Don't do that. It's a huge waste of time. While being on solid ground has improved Wuklamat's mood, her stomach appears to be lagging behind. Right then, first things first. Still a bit queasy. No more birds for a while. Oh, luckily we're landlocked now. I realize we've just arrived, but we should get you familiar with the city before the rite of succession begins. No arguments there. I should very much like to explore. Then I'll guide you. Are you sure you're in a condition to do so? Aha! We were wondering who these strange folks were. So the third promise has found herself some new followers then. Followers? Wuklamat, are you unwell? No, not at all. Couldn't be better. The third promise does not get seasick, no sir. As for my hand-picked entourage here, I've recruited them to help me win the rite of succession. I was about to show them around the city, in fact. That sounds lovely. But a group of foreigners is going to attract attention, especially if they're in the company of the third promise. Everyone will be curious. We certainly were. Your siblings have a tendency to command a respectful distance. But you're just so easy to approach. And I enjoy it so much when you do. Please don't ever worry that you're a bother to me. You are very kind. Good day to you, third promise. I'm trying to do the accent. I don't know if I'm hitting it right. Probably not. They did have a point. Muklamat is technically royalty here. Like it or not, a person of our station, surrounded by this many outsiders, is bound to draw a crowd. Wait, what do you mean technically? I suggest we move in 2 groups so as to attract their attention. I have a little bit more of an easier time with the Icelandic accent of Arendelle. Just technically ignoring me then. Lucius, you and Kral can come with me. I'll take the twins then. We'll get in touch once we've had a good look around. The voyage was hard enough on all of us, so please take it slow and recuperate. We have time enough for that. Enjoy your wanderings. Okay. Perhaps we should wait a bit. At least until Wuklamat's nausea subsides. No need for that. Look, I'm ready to go. Ugh. Oh dear. Alright. Give me a moment. Just a second, everyone. All right. Oh, it's daytime, so now the music is different. Oh, I'm fine now, really. Can't stand around all day feeling sorry for myself. What with the contest looming and all. Now then, seeing as we are already here, I might as well tell you about the harbor. Arendelle already mentioned the reefs in our coastal waters, which explains why you don't see big ships moored at the docks. Only vessels with shallow drafts can navigate the bay. Mostly small fishing boats or barges ferrying cargo up and down the rivers from inland settlements. Much of the incoming traffic is from Yorktura, the southern landmass. The clans there produce various goods for export. Their wares are unloaded here and carted off to the merchant stalls in the neighbouring market. Speaking of which, Bayside Bevy should be our next stop. Oh, okay. Uklamar and Karl are now accompanying you. Ah. Okay, I know that. Exciting! So, that's why we don't see big ships here, because it's shallow. Shallow waters. That's what those ships out there are, I imagine. This is so cool. So this entire place seems to be inspired by Mexican stuff. So like the Aztec civilization and such. Servers came up on early access near the end of nighttime in a game, so people got to see the sunrise. What? No way! That's comfy. That's very comfy. I like that. Bayside Bevy, eh? That's so pretty. I love this. Very pretty place. Alright. This is Bayside Bevy, Tuliyolal's largest marketplace. Being right on the harbor, everything from fresh fish to imported wares go directly to the shelves. Anything you want, they most likely have. Oh right, I should mention that here in Tuliyollal we buy things with Pel, a currency that the Pelu created. But don't worry, more and more trade is coming in from Eorzea, so most of the shops are happy to accept your gil. There is also Wakume Chimechi, another market to the east of here. But that can wait for another time. I have other places I want to show you first. This is cool. Let's talk to them. Here are the wings of reflection. We offer work to willing artisans by way of petitions filled by the citizenry of Tural. If you would make further inquiries, you need but speak with Malihali. Hold on, guys. Give me a moment. I need to address this before it becomes a problem.
You've been called in to do a role that requires a Mexican accent. What do you do? In this video, I'm going to show you a real simple way to create the platform where you'll be able to have an authentic Mexican accent in no time at all. Well, let's get started. The Mexican accent. I want in this video you to think about the way that we speak, the musicality or the rhythm or the cadence of our speech. So thinking about the American accent, we tend to have long and short vowels. We go shorter and longer, and then we tend to drop down at the end of a sentence. So if we were to say, I need to have a perfect American accent so I can, before I go into this audition, so I can book this role, you'd hear it like this. I need to have this perfect American accent before I go into the audition so I can book this role. We drop down at the end. Notice it's kind of spread out, it goes along, and it's what we would call in music legato, or smooth and connected. For the Mexican accent, I want you to think about this. In Mexican Spanish, and Spanish in general, all of the vowels are short vowels. A, E, I, O, U. As opposed to our A, E, I, O, U, which can be longer and shorter, and then we have many more versions of those vowels as well.
Short vowels.
So I want you to think for the Mexican accent of making things a little bit more staccato or punched and disconnected. So it's a little pa. So in this sentence, what we'll use, we'll say, I need to have a perfect Mexican accent before I go into the audition so I can book this role.
I need to have a perfect Mexican accent before I go into the audition so I can book this role.
About this, we're going to place it like this, right? So the sound is going to go very much across like this, a little bit staccato.
A little bit staccato.
I need to have a perfect Mexican accent. I need to have a perfect Mexican accent.
Perfect Mexican
accent. So notice the difference between I need to have a perfect Mexican accent. This is going to be much more quick and, again, with a little pointedness behind it.
Thank you. Here at the Wings of Reflection, we offer work to willing artisans by way of petitions filled by the citizenry of Tural. If you would like to make further inquiries, you need to speak with the Malihali. That's my best attempt for now. But I will improve! All right. Ooh, I love the music here. The music's so good. Oh, no way, it's a gobbo? It's a freaking goblin man? That's amazing. They've got goblins in Tuliyollal? Or maybe he's a no way! There's a goblin merchant? Okay, I'm gonna have a great time here. I'm gonna have a great time if there's goblins here. I love the goblins. The goblins are based. Juiciest fruit in Tuliyollal. That outfit right there. That looks sick. God, that outfit looks cool. That's a red mage outfit, right? Zala Rosenpath. me check. Pretty. Oh, you guys got that too? No freaking way. Let's go tune to the right. What do you think of that, eh? Goodness me! You have Ephorites in TUMBLR. I think I told you before, but my brother Kwana spent 3 years studying in Shari. He fell in love with the nation and its ways and brought back to us the knowledge of Ephorite construction. Papa warmed me to the idea at once. Had one built immediately. Did you do the tuning thing? If you're ready to continue, we'll head down again and then up the slope to the side. Right at the top is the gate which leads to Zaktural. Okay? Zaktural. Let's do attuning to our first Ephorite in Tural. Yay! Alright. Here's something over here. Which way should we go? I want to go up this way. Talon March, right? Man. This place is beautiful. Very pretty. Very nice summer vacation vibe. Gonna go speak to her dad, I guess? We have a lot of narrow, winding streets that crawl up the sides of the mountain. As you can see through, the builders made sure the city's main thoroughfares were wide enough to accommodate wagons. Kryl. Trudging up and down all these slopes and stairs is exhausting. I understand now where Vuklamat gets her endless endurance. Okay. Hawkthrower? What? What are you saying? Barbara. I love the jazzy vibe here. Kind of surprising choice, actually. It gives the whole thing kind of a funky new vibe. Man, these Aztec style buildings are so cool. I think it's Aztec. It's Aztec, right? Hawktura. Shut up. Incan, I believe. Ah. Tuning. Bright Bloom Post. Ronka was Aztec and Mayan. So I guess this is Incan. Here we are, Bright Bloom Post. The soldiers stationed here responsible for defending TUMBLR and preserving the peace. The Lance Guard are led by our nation's strongest warriors, and so naturally Papa has commanded them since the beginning. At least until 3 years ago when Zoral Jar took over as commando. The title is no empty honor. It means the first promise is considered equal to the Dawn Servant in martial strength. Meanwhile, I haven't even managed to. Well, I'll discuss my brothers and their accomplishments later. Alfino and Alice should be around to hear too. Come on, it's time to show it you. It's time I showed you the Sky Gate. It's right at the northern end of the Talon March. So, first, second, third, fourth promise. These are also contenders for the throne. They're the children of the Mamulja who runs this place, right? As hard as we train, make no mistake. TUMBLR is a safe and peaceful city. Looking back, it's hard to believe that every last corner of Tural was embroiled in a war mere 80 years ago. There was a war 80 years ago. Bull Majun. Hello.
This here is the Bright Bloom Post.
No, wrong accent.
This here is the Bright Bloom Post, also known as the Lance Guard Headquarters. Under the command of the great Zoral Jar, we hone our combat skills in order to apprehend any threats detected on patrol. You may come and go as you like, but don't cause trouble, you hear?
Alright. Through a Raktika elite mark was named after an Incan figure. I see. Hi, JDG. Voice actor. Is that me? Am I voice actor? Amazing. That is me. I am voice actor. Thank you. Massive, isn't it? And on the other side is an equally massive bridge to match. Both are constructed by a race of giant, the Yokul. Oh. Strictly speaking, Tural is actually two separate continents. Yok-Tural, the southern lands of the mother, and Zak-Tural, the northern lands of the father, which lie beyond the bridge. Legends say it used to be one great landmass, but long, long ago the gods fought a titanic battle, and when one threw the other to the ground, the impact was so devastating it split the continent in twain. A familiar sounding tale. I am put in mind of the conflict between Hydaelyn and Zodiac. But getting back to Zak-Tural, those lands are also part of the Tuliolal nation, correct? That's right. Isn't my father incredible? He united the peoples of two continents into a single nation. The many clans of Tural had been at war for generations. It was only when Papa traveled the lands and put a stop to their myriad conflicts that we finally had peace. And that's the main reason I want to win the throne, so I can preserve the peace he built. But I see you're more interested in what's behind the gate than hearing about my aspirations. Crossing the bridge to Zak-Tural requires a special travel pass. Unfortunately, they won't issue any new permits until the Rite of Succession is over. I promise to get you one when I'm Dawn Servant, but until then, you'll just have to wait. I'll hold you to that. So I guess it might open up once we've finished Vuklamat's story and made her Dawn Servant. And that's where Solution 9 is, Dog Army. The weird-ass cyberpunk city they teased. I want to see the weird cyberpunk city. I've never broken my word. Once the throne is mine, the travel permit is yours. I'm obsessed with Solution 9. I've avoided spoilers so far. I've no idea what it is. I've no idea why there's a weird cyberpunk city in the north of Tural. I need to figure that out. No one spoil. If you spoil, you get permanently banned forever. Hold on. Give me a moment. Okay. Let's... We must have covered half the city by now. Tuliolal is unlike any other place I've visited. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. Yay! New weapon! Da 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 da. Hold on. Weapon! Finally! A ginseng angle brush. I'm already wearing it. God damn it! A city of stairs. We'll head west next towards the Arch of Dawn. The dirigible landing is on the way. You have dirigibles too? Tuliolal certainly doesn't want from efforts of travel. We get by. Now if you've seen enough of the area, let me know and we'll continue on.
The Arts of the Dawn is on the other side of the city, so speak up if you see something that interests you as we walk. Alright. Let's go. Even more walking! Fox! And I would walk 500 yards to get to dog out me. Yeah. Alright. I'm still struggling to conceive how one could construct an entire city on the side of a mountain. This was originally the site of a Yokhui temple. The giants built it when they were first making the bridge to Zaktural to appease the gods who slumbers in the Great Ocean Trench. After the Yokhui withdrew, the temple stood empty for centuries. So when Papa was establishing his new nation, he saw a structure he could refurbish into a palace, sitting practically in the center of Tural. He gathered artisans to do the work, and the houses they built for themselves became the foundation of the city you see today. Speaking of the houses, we'll be passing through the Resplendent Quarter, the biggest residential district in Tuliyollal. We climb these set of stairs here all the way up. Okay? Let's go. Let's freaking go. The Resplendent Quarter. Oh. This is so big. I'm glad we don't have a loading zone in the middle of it. That would be sad. So good views. Even higher up. Oh my god, we're gonna get such a good... Man, we're gonna get such a good view. Look at that. What? Whoa. We can see so much. Papa's palace is called Voluk Shonsa, which roughly translates to invincible resilience. You probably want to take a closer look, but we'll come back later today. Let's move on for now. The sheer scale of this place is incredible. I wonder what the carving is at the top. What the carving at the top represents. Bored. Is that High Fire King Avatar Garunix? Fire Avatar High King Garunix? Is that him? Anyone got that reference? Yes it is, Mary. Yeah, yes it is. You did, Falcon. That's good. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. Oh, okay. Thank you, Bernie. That's a tune. Here we are. I want to see the king. We're very low on kings. Every nation in Eorzea is run by a woman, and the only one that isn't is a democracy. And that's Imeric. I want to see a king. I want to see the king. Imeric. Yeah. My apologies, but the Dawn Servant is presently engaged in official business within. None are permitted to enter. Oh. Okay. We don't get to see the Dawn Servant?
Fine. I guess we'll come back later. Ba, 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 da, da. I actually forgot here in Endoma. Those are not in Eorzea, silly. That's in Doma. It's in the Far East. Silly. Okay, we gotta go down here. The Resplendent Quarter. Oh, I think we thought you meant throughout FF14 as a whole. No, no, no. I know there are kings. Raban kinda rules Al Amigo. Ah, does he though? Does he though? I don't know about that. Infinite shard. So this is the Resplendent Quarter. What manner of people live here? Oh, we have residents from all Yogg-Tural clans. We also have Tonawawata, Tsaro, and Stona, who moved from south from their ancestral lands in Zaktural. In essence, it's a gathering of people from every corner of Tural. A true representation of Tuliyolal's diverse character. The adornments in each building contribute to the eclectic cultural aesthetic. It's all so beautiful. I'm glad you think so. Come, we continue down the stairs. Oh. Banana Man is helping water the plants. Ah. Tomatoes and popotos, aka potatoes. That's where they come from. This place, I like the detail that they added that in there, because that's what we kept hearing, that that's where they come from. That this is where they come from. Discussed a huge drum. This big huge drum is called the Dawn Herald. They play it for formal occasions, like when honoring the land guards return from a dangerous duty. I tried hitting it with my axe once and ripped the skin. Earned me a proper scolding, let me tell you. That was the time Papa held me upside down by the ankle. I've never seen such an enormous drum. What would one even use to beat such an instrument? Someone's banging it right now. One need only look to the children playing for a sense of how peaceful things must be here. Oh, we're supposed to go over here. Alpaca! They have alpacas! The alpacas just made a long journey, so I'm giving them a bit of rest. That storm really churned up the trails, and my four-legged friends are having a harder time than usual. Welcome. If it's an alpaca you need, look no further. Before we get settled up, I'll need your name on the register. It'll make things smoother the next time you need a ride. Oh, alpacas. We sadly do not have an eat taco emote yet. Oh, I'm sure we'll get one. Did I tell you guys, in FF14, in the Final Fantasy 14 cafe in Tokyo, you can get Grahatia's taco. And here are dirigibles. Not bad, eh? Have other nations use airships to sail the skies.
But you'll find balloons. You'll only find balloons in TUMBLR. We have them for exactly the same reason as the Aetherites. Guana brought back the plans from Charlemagne, and Papa thought them fantastic and commissioned their construction. This was around 3 years ago. Since that time we've added flights to other settlements. Trade with frontier communities has never been easier. But that's enough dirigibles. The Arch of the Dawn awaits. Cool. Alright. I want to go to the FF14 cafe. You certainly can. Is it as good as I imagined? It was pretty good. It was good. But, I mean, you know, it's a themed cafe. I wouldn't say they're master chefs. It's fun. It's a good photo op. That's why you get it. It's not because you need a good taco. You can get better tacos elsewhere, I'm sure. To give you an honest review. Some of the food they make is really good, though. This is it. The Arch of the Dawn. When the giants were still here, it was known as the Yoktural Landgate. But when Papa founded TUMBLR, everyone began using its present name in honor of his great achievement. Through this gate is Kozamaoka, the wetlands south of the city. Depending on what the right of succession asks of us, we might end up going in that direction. Kozamaoka. The name alone is intriguing. Speaking of which, what were those fluffy animals we passed earlier? Ah, those are alpacas, fearsome four-legged fiends. Fearsome? They seem quite placid to me. You'll learn soon enough, Kral. You'll learn soon enough. But forget the alpacas. I have something far more important to show you. Come along. Dogs. Oh, what are you doing up there, Banana Man? Like I mentioned, sniffer. It feels very warm here. I bet this place would be scorching hot. If you wish to learn the history of TUMBLR, look no further. These stone pillars, you mean? Oh. Wait. Ah, so there's like history carved onto them. Average Caribbean island. Really? Really, Murphy? You need to show me some pictures. That sounds crazy. You gotta imagine, Murphy, I come from a cold, wet, dark place called Denmark. I come from the cold, hard north. You need to show me those tropical isles you come from. What is special about these pillars, if I may ask? At a glance, they might look like ordinary stone decorations. But if you take a really good look, you'll see something much more interesting. Can vouch, been there. Oh yeah, true, you were in Denmark, Lacey, I forgot. Lacey went to an amusement park with Lumi's mods. Is Japan an average more sunny or cold country? I feel like Japan is as cold as Denmark or as scorching hot as the south of America. With very little in between.
which sucks. I don't understand how that is possible. A bunch of drunks made me do the gritty and tried to take away to party. Oh my god. That's funny. Pictures? Wait, no. These are glyphs. They seem to tell a series of stories. Many of them featuring a two-headed Mamulja. Oh, then this must be. That's right. It follows the exploits of my father, Gulul Jaja, and his journey to unite our lands. We call it the TUMBLR saga. The deeds he performed and the bonds he forged are all immortalized in stone. There's no better way to learn how TUMBLR came to be. Study them as long as you like. Lay of the Brotherhood. Yarr. Thank you for the follow, Luna. This pillar tells the Lay of the Brotherhood. It depicts the scene where Papa granted an audience to the foreign explorer Kettenrab. I can never remember the name. You mean Kettenram? Ah, that's the one. Kettenram's arrival in Tural is what prompted Papa to embark on his own journey. It said the two grew to be close friends, brothers in spirit if not in blood, but no one knows what became of the explorer in later years. Kettenram's disappearance is a mystery in the Kettenram's disappearance is a mystery in Eorzea as well. The records say he travelled between our lands and yours for a while, but then it's assumed he was lost at sea. Maybe we'll discover what ended up happening to him. Lay of the Repast. This one recounts the Lay of the Repast. As you can probably tell, the figure depicted here is of the Zebral. Like me. For decades, the Zebral and the Mamulja were at war for control of the forest of Yaktel. The actions Papa took to end the conflict have since been hailed as the first steps in the founding of TUMBLR. There is a clan of Hrofgar and Bostia known as Helions. In their society, the women rule as queens and the men serve as devoted subjects. Yet, here in Tural, Zebral men and women appear to be of equal status. How dramatically culture can vary with location. Okay. Lay of Pots. Let's see. This one here is the Lay of Pots, which depicts the moblins of Kozamuka. Goblins? They might wear odd masks and sound weirdly muffled when they talk, but the gold and silver work they sell you is the best you'll find anywhere. Moblin goods are the standard when it comes to gift giving. Clearly the Vanu aren't the only people with distant Turali counterparts. Oh. Goblins! Lay of Reeds. Here we have the Lay of Reeds. This is the story of when Papa visited the Hanuanu in the village in Kozamauka. The people Alphino almost mistook for the Vanu, if not for the colourful plumage. He spent a fair bit of time among the Vanu in the Sea of Clouds, so it's no surprise he took an interest in your countrymen. I don't know how it is with your Vanu, but our Hanu are a bright and cheerful sort. They hold this one festival every year, very famous and a lot of fun. Volkswagens, hello. If you're done with the first half, we can move on to the second. There's more? Okay. Let's keep going. Lay of Gold. The Lay of Gold that this pillar shows is one of the Pilu, whose homeland is in Urkupacha. Having created our currency, the Pelu are rightfully known as the Merchant Clan. They oversee TUMBLR's markets, and their traveling peddlers are a common sight no matter where you go in Tural.
Don't let their size fool you. They might be mistaken as children, but beneath those beaked mouths they are clever and calculating traders. I can't read. What's up, Aoife? What are you doing? Why are you saying I can't read? I'm reading right now. Clearly. Ah, the lay of proof. The big fellow is of the Yokhui, the largest of Tural's people. These giants once used their great size and strength to establish a dominion encompassing all of Yok-Tural. Having brought the southern reaches to heel, they then turned northward, setting their sights on Zak-Tural. You'll recall the massive bridge they built beyond the Sky Gate. Some time after launching their northern campaign, however, they just gave up. They abandoned the lands they'd conquered and withdrew into the mountains of Urkupacha. I've never even seen any of their kind so much as set foot in the city. This was a people with the power and resourcefulness to raise a temple on a mountaintop and build a bridge across the sea with stone. What would move them to renounce their ambitions and their place in Turali history? Oh, I just wanted to see that cute 7TV emote. Ah, I know, it's from that collab I had with Correggioli, I believe. Let's see. Checking something. Okay. Lay of Ice. Oh, this one is my favorite. The Lay of Ice depicts the battle with the legendary Tural Vitral Valigarmanda. I should explain. A Tural Vidral is a creature that has lived far beyond its usual lifespan and awakened to preternatural power. Valigarmanda itself was dubbed the Sky Ruin, a name earned for the destruction and terror it visited upon Tural every time it stirred from its slumber. But 80 years or so ago, its ruinous reign was brought to an end. After a great struggle, Papa and his comrades managed to overcome the raging Vidral and sealed it away in the Urkupacha mountains. Despite its reputation, however, Valigarmanda is a symbol of power. That's why you'll see its likeness on Tuliolal's national emblem and adorning the banners at the palace. Oh, Valigarmanda. Valigarmanda? That's not what he said! Alright, blank pillar. Oh, this one is unmarked. Papa says he left a blank pillar for the next chapter of Tuliolal's history. Whatever that may be. I like that, that's cool. Had you a fill of history then? Yes, thank you. Valley girls are powerful, yes, but I don't think that's what he meant. Glad to hear it. You know, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. No surprises there, seeing I couldn't keep anything down for a while. But now I think I'm ready to eat again. So let's go and have ourselves a bite of local delicacy. Come, I'll take you to the best restaurant in the city. I like the sound of that. Alright, let's go. Off to the next spot. Oh, the city at night is beautiful. I like the lanterns. It's so nice. Have you ever had tacos? They're a Tuliolal classic. You bake a crunchy shell made from corn flour and fill it with meat and salad. Top of a lot of shops and stalls sell them, but I like how they're made here at Zabaliav Tire best. And I need one right in front of me right now. Let's head downstairs and place an order for the old Bruk Evil. Big fat taco. Tacos! I love tacos. I want to eat tacos. Actually, I wonder if I can get tacos to order in Tokyo. Tacos! Hold on, let me check. Uber Eats, tacos. Can I get tacos? Ah! What if I search Mexican? Oh! No way! Hell yeah! You could get... Wait, what is this? Rice tacos? No thank you. I want the proper ones. Taco Feliz? Just want a real taco. I don't want taco rice. I want tacos! Oh, Octa. Here we go. Oh, yes, please. Carnitas. Free set piece. Oh, yes. One piece. Beef suadero taco. I want one. I'm gonna get one of these. I'm ordering. I want tacos! Tacos! One piece coquinita piplil spicy pork taco. Adobo chicken taco. Chorizo and potato. Yep. I am ordering. It'll take 70 minutes! Let's hope they're not cold when they finally arrive.
Brook-Evo! My companions must sample your heavenly tacos. One for each of us, please.
Tacos!
Right away, promise. And I'll pack them tight with my choicest feelings. Only the best for you and your friends.
Thank you.
Did you hear the Silver Scares are back? Seems their overseas foray ended in disaster. More than half their warband is missing, including their leader.
What?
Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable? They should count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
The legend of the Golden City is well known here, I take it.
It is, but as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
I'm curious to meet this Dawn Servant. I want to meet him.
Now to find a spot with a pleasant view to enjoy our crunchy spoils.
Oh. Whoa. Oh no.
If it isn't the third promise.
What the?
I don't know these ones. New salt.
Dredge from foreign waters is my guess, brother.
Of course, that's it. Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest that she went crying for special help.
Was there something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
The third promise remembers us! Such an honor!
Who is this guy?
Glory on your name, brother.
What's up with this guy?
And on yours, brother.
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
Another child of the Dawn Servant?
No, this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family. Unlike the sneevling housecut, we are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as Dawn Servant.
All peoples are equal in Tulihiola. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Ha! Shall we test that idea here and now? See if your strength is equal to ours.
None of this has any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
Hi, Kaya.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense.
Pathetic. Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
Listen to me, you.
A two-headed Mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
Here's my guess.
Some get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft.
Here's my guess. I think Mamulja, who are born with two heads, because it's the same as the current Dawn Servant, they are considered blessed, and therefore they have also a right to challenge for the throne. That's my guess. Or something.
Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common. The Mamulja people largely belong to one of three clans. The Hubigo, the Bunewa, and the Dopro. Every once in a great while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Hubigo and the blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Blessed siblings indeed.
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad taste in my mouth.
Tacos.
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust. We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest. As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
Sounds good.
The palace it is. I'll let Wooklamart know. Destiny calls. Perhaps we can return for more tacos later?
So it goes.
Aw, no tacos yet. We'll have to wait a bit. Exactly 70 minutes based on my Uber Eats. I ordered some tacos, but it's 70 fucking minutes wait time. Oh my god. I was looking forward to trying some authentic Tuliolal cuisine. We should hurry up and join Alfino and the others at the palace. Alright. It's a bit of a climb to the top, but you can head up from the resplendent quarter, and from the eastern side of Talanmarch if you prefer. Now that you have an idea of how the city's laid out, I'll let you find your own way to Voloxionsa. Ah, my poor empty belly. Those better be amazing tacos. They better be. I'm sure they're good. I want biscuits and gravy, but if it's too early to break breakfast. Listen, man, you can make breakfast whenever you goddamn like. You're a tax-paying adult individual. I imagine that you work hard in your daily life, and therefore you deserve to eat breakfast whenever you god so damn well please. So go on and go make your biscuits and gravy and enjoy. There's no reason to hold yourself back. Right, dogs? Am I right or am I right? Your left. Shut up. Shut fuck up. Shut fuck up. Fuck off, Merpini. I like steak burritos. Ooh, burrito might be a good thing too. They are currently preparing the order. How far away is this place? Oh god. Wait a minute. Okay, so it's here. And then I am over here. It's not that far actually. I don't know why I have to wait 70 minutes. Tacos de carne asada and tacos al pastor. Thank you. Thank you so much, Banana Man. Banana Man. Thank you. I'm gonna eat one now. Wait a minute, I didn't get to see the eating animation. God damn it. Okay, watch this. Mmm. 70 minutes is a lot. Reminds me of a time when I ordered pizza and waited for it almost 2 hours. The pizza place is 30 minutes away from where I live. Man! Actually shows the taco. It seems so. Yeah. Alright. Thank you for the taco, Lacey. You made it. Good. Then we're all here. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole roasted colibri, but the contest won't wait for us forever. Okay. Oh. Mountain Chomite, just cover. Let's see. Oh. Ooh. Nice. Although do want my adventurer's outfit. There we are. Okay. Upon speaking to Aranville, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Alright, let's go. Let's freaking go, dogs. I've acquainted, hold on. Okay. I've acquainted the twins with the city as best as I could in a short time. Their unbridled enthusiasm made it rather difficult. Invariably something that would catch their eye, spurring them to run down an alley to investigate. It was like herding a pair of unruly cows. Funny. Sounds like them. I understand all too well. Shalarian had the same effect on me. Right then, now, it's time we saw the inside of the palace. Papa will want to know I'm home and meet the allies I've chosen. Given how impulsive he is, though, there's no telling what we might be in for. Alright. I'm excited. Oh. Estinian? Estinian? What?
Estinian? When did he get here?
What the hell?
What's the point? Why is he here?
Why is he fighting the king?
Oh, you know this man? Whenever my father spots a promising opponent, he invites them to Sunperch to duel. Pressing duties or no, he can't resist a good fight.
So the one Estinian is crossing blades with.
Okay.
That will do, Spearman. I will receive my darling daughter.
Oh.
Know that you are the strongest I fought in many a moon, if not longer. It is the privilege of a life long lived to face such a formidable soul.
Aw, he's nice.
If it's formidable you want, then look no further than that man there.
Oh. Putting me on the spot.
I see you, warrior.
We had no idea you meant to visit Tyrrell.
I've seen what lies east. This time I chose west.
And thus did our itinerant dragoon make his travel plans.
You witnessed our bout. If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
I'm not sure I understand.
Oh, that's the Dawn Throne. It's made of gold. Maybe from the City of Gold?
The old man has been feeling his ears. The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat. But the head of reason wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
Enough about me, Lamati. I want to hear of your adventures.
Lamati.
A term of endearment. It's what my family calls me.
When last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Solonesh.
It's Erenville now.
Elenesh? What? Huh? 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 Huh?
I took the name while abroad, and have since grown accustomed to it.
Elenesh.
Erenville, then.
He knows this place?
And these others? I assume are Lamati's recruited allies.
Yes.
Ha! Old-tempered steel. Yet as much as I'd enjoy testing their metal, the hour of the right is at hand. I will summon the other claimants at once. Then I shall leave you to it. Good fortune, my friends.
Thank you, Estinian. See you around. What's he even doing here? What's he gonna go do now? Man. He's gonna go have some tacos. And get severely overcharged. Oh, okay, that's Bakul Jar Jar. Is he the one that Twitter was, like, lusting after? There's a cat with him. It's a single cat boy. A single cat boy. Yes, yes. Why? Why?
Claimants are assembled.
Why?
The first promise. Sorolja.
Sorolja? Okay.
The second promise.
Oh, he's one of the claimants. Glasses wearing cat boy? Okay.
The third promise. Uklamat.
Because Bakul Cha-Cha is hard. Okay.
And lastly, the chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Cha-Cha.
Fair enough.
You four will compete in the right of succession, the outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Servant. I am not the man I once was. My wiser half sleeps the days away. And it is time I yield my position. But mine is a torch that has never been passed. Tuliyollal is young. And so I look to the always for inspiration. The right of succession. The means by which the autarch of Mamuk was chosen. Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest. But the Tuliyollal I built is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be a Mamulcha at all.
He doesn't like
so
that.
I gave the right of claimant, not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children as well. Yet the opportunity to rule was still not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
to compete against. Though it seems the One-Head was already too afraid to face us in the tournament.
One-Head?
Our brother was in Shock Tural leading the Lance Guard on a campaign to eradicate a Tural Vidral.
Tell him.
With sense, we know he was too busy for games.
Tell him, Catboy.
Now for the part you've been waiting to hear. The nature of the contest itself. To triumph in the right of succession, and thereby claim our nation's throne, you must travel the lands of Yogg-Tural and find the City of Gold.
What? The City of Gold is real.
Father.
Speak, Kona.
The Golden City is an ancient Turali legend, but after so many failed attempts to find it, the story has become more fairy tale than fact. If you would charge us with such a quest, are we then to assume you have proof of the city's existence?
I offer us proof, my unbroken word, for I have seen it with my own 4 eyes.
The city's real. All those years.
This was before the founding of TUMBLR. I traveled the lands of Tural with my companions.
Okay.
And we ended our journey at the gates to the Golden City. I mean to have you do the same. But in order to achieve victory proper, you need to break the seal I put in place. Bring them.
Okay. Oh.
TUMBLR saga.
You will retrace the path I walked to unite our peoples step by step. Along the way, 7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth. Earn their keystones by performing the feats they ask of you. Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to unlock the seal on the Golden City's gates.
Thank you for the raid, Yuki. Thank you so much. I am playing Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail.
None of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate objective.
Exactly. Exciting, isn't it?
Thank you, Yuki. I'm gonna go follow you right now. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a good stream.
And now this.
Hi.
You do so love your contests, Papa.
Were I a few years younger, I would have joined in myself, giving you a proper challenge. You may think the ride is tedious or nonsensical, or both. but I am yielding our nation's throne. Let me have this final indulgence.
Finishing up chapter 3 of Monster Hunter
Waste
Wilds.
of
Ah!
time. Just name
That game is
Lakunja
so
successor
beautiful.
and be done with it.
Oh, he doesn't like that.
The rite of cessation begins now. I'll be watching your progress with great interest. And Clemens, remember to collect your tablets before you leave.
It really is. The OST for the final fight of chapter 3 was so amazing. It really was. Man. I'm in chapter 4 now. The score was very beautiful. Very.
You are one of Lamachi's allies. Speak freely.
I am Cryle Baldessian, representative of the students at Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you?
Ah.
It would seem you sent this letter to my orders some years ago. The ink has since faded and much of the writing is illegible. Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City, addressed to my grandfather, Galuf. Included with the correspondence was this earring. A fairy tale and a piece of jewelry were enough to convince my grandfather to sail halfway across the world. So there is surely some greater mystery at work here. On behalf of the students, I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
No, not at this time. I have tasked the claimants with finding the Golden City. To fulfill your request would afford one of them an unfair advantage in the right of succession. But once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor. If you want to hear it, then you had best help Lamachi win.
Very well, Dawn Servant. On my honor as a student of Baldessian, I will find your Golden City. Thank you for hearing my petition.
Golden City. What game is this? FF14.
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Galuf.
Galuf. Oh.
Too late to change your mind now, I suppose. But are you sure you wish to be part of this?
Yeah. Seems fun. Why?
Our third promise is not wont to take no for an answer. Though you may have agreed to help, I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm. Or perhaps you've been lured by the glory of the Golden City. Either way, this contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil. If you are second-guessing your decision, tell me now. This may be my last chance to help you withdraw.
Nah, come on. It's fine.
Graha.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend. And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road.
Aww.
But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
I want to see where this journey leads.
So you are committed to your path? I will speak no more of it then. As for my own involvement, I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide, I think. Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
Here they come! It's Seralja! Such a fearsome mien. Make no mistake, there goes Tuliola's mightiest warrior.
And he's in charge of the military too.
First promise, our village needs aid. The cold weather stunts our crops, and the children of our village go hungry.
Not the right time.
Once you ascend the throne, I beg of you, grant my people new lands, please!
Seralja. Take heart, tiller of the soil. The resilient son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant, has heard your pleas.
I like him. I like the intelligent frogman. He sounds nice. I like his voice.
The first promise and commander of the Landscape.
The resilient son has heard your pleas.
As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Soralja is indeed the natural child of Gurul Jaja.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first promise?
After a fashion. Common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children. Yet Soralja was born all the same, with the head of Resolve's features and the head of Reason's scales. An extraordinary example of life's unyielding resilience.
And a warrior's reticence. He says little, but the way he moves... I know a hardened soldier when I see one.
He's a natural swordsman, a gift he inherited from his father. Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire.
But a mighty warrior does not a king make.
Power, the first promise means to employ that martial
Or
prowess.
we would be ruled by generals.
For this, he and his supporters have been labeled expansionists.
It's not how
this
it works.
puts him in direct opposition to Wuklamat, who advocates for the preservation of peace. You may recall that she spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed to rule. That is Soralja, the warmonger.
What? I thought it was Bakul Jar Jar.
Are you alright?
The echo. It gave me a glimpse into Zoralja's ambitions. Deep and unknowable, like an abyss. Yet at the same time, a roaring, unquenchable fire.
What? Unexpected.
It was a trifle terrifying, to be frank.
What? That is unexpected. Interesting. He's popular because he's pretty. There he is. Megan the cat boy.
Second promise, you must bring us more marvelous conveniences. More dirigibles and trains and the like. We need you in charge to make trading easier.
The elders, they complain and complain about abandoning tradition. But we're not like them, afraid of everything foreign and new.
You have our wholehearted support. With your ingenuity and knowledge, you're sure to win the contest.
Forgive me, but the right of succession is barely begun. I will hear your petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant. If you will excuse me. Plain spoken, as always.
That's Arcona. Practical to a fault.
Here we have Kona, the second promise, who spent time as a pupil at Charlian's own studium.
Oh.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
That was by design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
In furtherance of his goal, to enrich Tuliolal with every bright notion he learned of in Charlian. He is the hope of those who prize innovation. As aloof as he may seem, Kona and Wuklamat actually get along rather well. They bicker and banter as only close siblings do.
How gracious of you all to cheer the lesser Claymans.
Cool, Jaja. Oh.
Oh, come now. What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant. That my kind should reign is Mamulja tradition, and has been so since before there was a Tuliyola. I'll brush aside your feeble contenders. And then you'll see who deserves your fealty.
See, I kind of predicted that earlier. People
Well
born with
said,
two hands.
brother.
Good night, Yuki. Good night, good night. Thank you for stopping by. Another big shout out to Yuki Kubio, please.
The Mamulja have finally found peace in Tuliolal. I pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
The chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja, winner of the recent martial tournament, and the only claimant not of the Dawn's promise. His strength is undeniable, but you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulja are his only supporters.
What would he do with the throne should he win it?
His policies and so forth. I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself. But one thing seems certain. If he does become Dawn Servant, he will see the Mamulja exalted as the ruling class, and all others forced into subservience.
That's not good.
Sounds like another that cannot be allowed to rule.
I'm on Team Catboy for now. What? Everyone's leaving? What? Aww.
We wish for one thing and one thing only, third promise. To abide together in harmony with our neighbors whom we love in this land we share. It is our way, the Turoli way.
Team Kikon.
Galul Jaja built for us this peaceful nation, and we beg you to preserve it.
You have my word. I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
Until Tuliolal was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era, and they are Wuklamat's most ardent supporters.
Don't leave the tacos, not here yet.
Apologies, it's hard to get away. This is
We're still
Namika, my
30
childhood
minutes away.
nursemaid. She's been like a mother to me my whole life. I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us off.
No. Very sweet.
I place our precious third promise into your care.
Did you know Wuklamat was taking part in the rite of succession?
Of the Dawn's promise? I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear them.
Compared to the two Mamulja, she pales in martial prowess. And then there's Kona, who's far and away the most educated of the bunch. I hate to say it, but it's hardly a competition.
It's fine. I understand how much better my brothers are than me.
Better? Wuklamat. I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling. Your brothers may excel in their respective ways, but you boast qualities that both lack. A strength that is yours alone. Having cared for you for so long, I should know.
Thank you, Namika. Well, we ought to be on our way.
Yes, hurry along. I await word of your victory with bated breath.
That was very sweet. Alright. Well, so much for the brief reunion I had in mind. Papa is not one to waste time when he decides to act. I'm used to it by now, of course. But others are often caught off guard. In any case, we should talk about how we're going to find the City of Gold. All we have to work with are the 7 tablets and their connection to the Tuliolal saga. Might I suggest first comparing the tablets against the pillars? We could check for any discrepancies between them. Good idea. Let's go take a look. Dogs. See you later, Lacey. Have a good one. Welcome to Don't Trail, Mary, dude. Thank you, Lacey. Appreciate ya. I'm excited to see the next zone. Tuliolal is beautiful. I like it. Very pretty city. I'm vibing with it, and I love the music. The music is so good. I like it so much. I'm gonna vibe here. Definitely. That makes everyone. Wuklamat, the tablets of you. Of course.
Everyone has a tablet. Then let's compare them to their respective pillars. Keep an eye out for even the smallest differences. Unless I'm missing something, the glyphs appear to be identical. The only difference being that the tablets have hollows where the keystones are to be fitted. So now that we've established that the scenes are the same, where do we go from here? The Dawn Servant said we were to retrace the path he walked in uniting Tural's people, and that we would encounter 7 electors along the way. Then we have answer here in front of us. Papa's path is laid out in the Tuliolal saga. The events in the cliffs portrayed, do we know the exact locations where they took place? If one is close, we could go there and search for an elector. That would confirm we're on the right track. Let me think. The Lay of Reeds was in the nearby Hanuhanu settlement. Papa took me there once. It was during festival season, and the whole village was alive with good cheer. There's also the Lay of Gold, that one involved in the Pelupelu village, which is about the same distance from here. Before going anywhere, we should ask around about the road ahead. I heard a lot of people talk as we toured the city about that storm we passed through at sea. Apparently it ravaged Joktural several days ago. Since our roads are not as well paved as the Orsias, they are more susceptible to damage from natural disasters. If we want to avoid wasting time taking a dead-end trail, I suggest we spend a few moments making inquiries. Do you think any of the other Saiyans are helping Bakul Jaja, or the cat boy, or the warmongering son? I wonder. If it's information we need. Just leave it to me. I'll bring the information to us. It would be prudent to ensure we're prepared for the journey. I'll guide you to the accommodations I've arranged. I wonder. I think Y'shtola is helping Bakul Jaja. And I think the cat boy is being helped by Urianger and Fankred. How much more are you going to play today, Mary? I think unfortunately that's it. For today. I have some work to do tonight. I'm sorry. But next week we're going to do it the same time as today. Aww. I'm sorry. Are you disappointed? I'm sorry. It's just I have a lot of scripting I have to do. Y'shtola for Bakul Jaja is crazy. I don't know. I feel like that could be a twist, right? Is Bakul Jaja and Y'shtola for some fuck-ass reason. And then she's like the only one who can control him. We'll see. You want me to bring back TTS? We'll see. We'll see. If you guys behave yourselves, we might. But yeah, I think
we're going to be continuing to play every Sunday from now on. I'm excited for next week. We're going to continue with the story next week. I think it's okay to not play too much of the story at a time, because we do only have one expansion left, and I want to take our time with it. See the sights, enjoy our time. Yeah? Yes. So then, what did you guys think so far? Do you like it? Are you vibing with Tuliyollal? I am so far. I actually really like the idea of the Tournament of Kings and the succession thing, getting to go around and see the different environments. My expectation was really low. Like, really low, Dog Army. I like the whole thing with all of the Mamulja actually being kind of intelligent, and that they were faking an Eorzea to like throw us off. I liked that. I like the vibe with the king. I like the whole two heads thing. I like that the king, Bagul, whatever his name was, the Dawn Servant, I like that his wise head is sleeping, so it makes us like wonder what's he gonna say when he wakes up, you know? It's like a mystery box. And I like... what else do I like? Yarr, thank you for the follow. I love Tuliyollal. I feel like the city is very beautiful. It's a very, very beautiful city. I like the music. Gulul Jaja, yeah. I like the music. I like the setup so far. The twist with the first promise, the resilient son. I like the twist that he is the one that can't be allowed, because they made us think it was Bagul Jaja. I think Bagul Jaja is gonna have a redemption. I think he's gonna have a redeeming like moment, and I think the true villain being the first guy, the first son, right? I think he's gonna have a villainous moment, and Bagul Jaja is actually gonna make friends with Vuklamat. Look at my Bitty Duckbill. Ooh, nice. I'm excited to see what the deal with the City of Gold is. We've gotten a few mysteries so far, one of them being Kral's grandfather. We have another mystery also being related to Ketan Ram, the explorer who originally found the place. And there is also, let me see. There is also somewhere up here, there's that weird cyberpunk city known as, oh my god, this is beautiful. Somewhere up here is that weird cyberpunk city known as Solution 9, and I'm really excited for that. But for now, we're probably going to be exploring here. I think up here, Zaktural is only going to be opened up to us once we have completed the whole Dawn Throne thing. So this one might be the second half of the MSQ, once we've dealt with that. So that might be cool if it's like split up into two, you know? I have the map as a poster. I want the map as a poster so damn much, man. And yeah, this is probably going to be the next one. Merryweather. I like that we have the full map now. It's going to be exciting. There's still a lot shrouded in mystery. Maybe we'll uncover that when we get that inevitable northern expansion. There's also some here. Maybe this is for patches, right? But there's some of Yogg-Tural that is shrouded in mystery. That's going to be exciting. What is this big thing here? I'm curious about that. And then there's Tuliyollal here. Mary, it's mock tombstones grinding time, by the way. There's a lot of cool stuff to get. Ooh. Exciting. But yeah, thank you so much to each and every one of you for spending your time with me. Yours truly, Mary the Dog. Excited to spend more time with you tomorrow. I hope you all have a good night. Yeah? Who we gonna raid, huh? Who we gonna raid? Raid. Who are we going to raid? Who should get a raid? Let me see. Who does it make sense to raid? How about Pia? No, let's raid someone we haven't raided before. Let's raid someone we've never really raided before. Let's raid Shenpai. That might be interesting. Shenpai? What a ridiculous name. Anyway, see you guys later. Good night. Gun raid. Shoot them with your guns. Yarr. See you later, everyone. Bye bye. Woof woof.